What's good, everybody? What's good? It's Big Game James, Silver and Blue Nation. You see what producer G Voltron just did? You see what he did, right? You see what he did? Okay, here's what he did. Let's jump on in here live. In effect, I got my peoples. For real, I got my peoples. I'm gonna let y'all just give a shout. So I ain't even gonna say the names because they should already know who you are. But I'm gonna just start right here. Shout out first. Who coming first? DDP, you start first and come whatever right to left. Let's go.
Man, I am psyched with training camp this close, man. I'm looking forward now that we got the.
Who are you? Say what you about. I ain't ask all that. I said, who are you? Just tell me what you about, and we go to the next person. Then we talking Cowboys football.
What do you mean what I'm about? Of course I'm about Cowboys and Mavericks. That's what I am. I'm DDP. I'm
Dallas prospect. Here you go. Tell them how they know about you. Where can they find you before we jump into anything?
Find me on the Dallas Prospect YouTube channel, of course.
That's it. No Facebook, no Twitter, no nothing like that.
Oh, it's all there. But all I'm worried about right now is the YouTube page.
I got you. So go like and follow and share DDP Dallas Prospect. It goes down, especially on that Mavs. He got it banging over there. My next guest, Will Smith. Hey. Still my guy. He's my Luke Skywalker. He's my young Skywalker, my young Jedi. Tell me about yourself and what you about to do. What's going on?
Mr. Will Steele, like you said, a.k.a. Young Skywalker, Luke Pod Talker. You can find me on Twitter, @BecauseCowboys. Y'all like that name, right? @BecauseCowboys. 2 Point Cowboys podcast. We get that going during the season. You'll find me on Twitter on there. And you can follow us on Facebook, Dallas Cowboys True Fans page. I'm ready to get this popping.
Let's get it going. And then we already know my Cowboys family. Blessed to have y'all give me because I know y'all be going hard on the late night. I didn't even think y'all would do it with us, but I'm glad. Tell me about who you find them because they already know about you on the YouTube, but they still got to hear about you now. Let's go.
Oh, no, guys. We're My Cowboys Family. You can find us YouTube, Twitter, all social media, Facebook as well. My Cowboys Family. We're live every day, news info updates, obviously fan opinions, our thoughts and opinions on the Cowboys, and, just
can't
do
wait
our best to talk Cowboys.
2019, let's do it, guys. Quest for 6. The star forever. Let's do it.
All right, well, let's go. We're going to talk about the first topics. We got the rundown, what I'm going to call it, the rundown, but we already know about this main first topic that's going to come in because it's been talked about. I don't know if it's a rumor. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it was clickbait. I don't know what it was, dog. I don't know if it was the clickbait. If it was clickbait, I clicked it. I'm sorry. if it was clickbait, I clicked it. I clicked it and I posted it. They got me. Okay, if it wasn't true, you got me. But guess what? It just sparked the article with us, Big Game James. Turn that radio down so you can't hear it. I hear a radio. I hear a radio back behind me.
You got an echo?
Yeah, I have. But did you hear that in the background?
Yeah, I heard a little bit.
Okay, well, let's go. Ezekiel Elliott, he's in the news. Tell me, you guys, what's going on, man? Me and DDP first started it off. He said something that could possibly happen with a holdout. He said something about the running back that don't be so sure that he comes back. I was like, dang, DDP, that's true. We got to kind of look at that. I wrote an article. People were slamming me. I couldn't even go on my page. You feel me? Like, I couldn't go on my page. Like, the abuse was crazy, y'all. And they went hard on me like they would never not sign Zeke, blah, 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 blah. But now here we are. We were saying it could be possible. It could be possible. But here we are. What do you think is happening out here, DDP, right now? What do you think is going on with Zeke Elliott? If I can have you start off and then we get your opinions from you other guys.
Sure. For the record, I think the Cowboys probably are going to extend Zeke. All we talked about was the possibility of it and that a holdout would likely come because we saw what the Cowboys did with DeMarco Murray. Obviously, that's not the same situation as Zeke. Murray was older and had a history of injuries. You don't have that with Zeke, but you still have high mileage. I think he's first in the league in touches since he came in. So that's a factor that you have to consider when you've already had that much wear and tear on the tires, doing a 3 or 4 or 5 year deal, whatever, moving forward. Only adds to that. And with him seeing guys like Todd Gurley getting their new deal with 2 years left on theirs and our history with DeMarco Murray, it wasn't surprising to me that he was going to possibly hold out. And this would be the year to do it because he's only slated to make about $3 million compared to $9 million next year. So if he got to that serious point, he has less to lose per game in this sense if it did get to that stage, Emmitt Smith style.
What's up, Will?
Listen, man. To me, all this stuff is just clickbait, silliness, all that. They're going to sign Zeke. Okay, Stephen Jones said they're going to sign Zeke. He said he's important. I just think it's slow right now. It's the off season. Need something to talk about. It's not training camp, so there's no real football going. I think this is all just nonsense. I really don't put too much emotion or thoughts into, is he going to hold out? We're not trading Zeke. We're trying to win the Super Bowl. So all this trade talk is silly. You know, you don't get better by releasing him or trading him. You don't get better by stringing him along. He's under contract for 2 more years. He can't hold out this year. That doesn't do anything good for him following for next year. So he has to play this year. He'll report. And has anyone ever heard anything about Zeke being a bad locker room guy doing stuff like this? I've never heard that before.
I mean, let's not get lost in the shuffle. Like, I still want to get paid. You know, players have a lot of different ways of being able to play the media and do things like this. So again, I don't think Zeke is going to hold out. You know,